Hello, Eastside Kids. I hope your day on a scale of 1 to 10 is a 5 billion trillion McNillion out of 10. Hey, do you love worshiping Jesus? Because I sure do. If you go down to the description down below, you'll see some of my favorite worship songs, and you can worship with your family. All right, now we have our big rule. Okay, so number 1 is to be kind. We're actually going to learn about kindness in this lesson. So, spoiler alert, it's awesome. All right, so be kind to everybody that you know. Second rule, do not tie your shoelaces together. If you tie them together, you're going to trip and fall.
Hey, Teacher Anthony, there's a note for you, just for the office.
Oh, really? Let me just go. Oh, oh man. I tied my shoelaces together. I broke my own rule. Ugh, this is the worst. Kids, do not tie your shoelaces together. It is a pain. Ugh. Ugh.
Teacher Anthony, do you need some help there?
No, I'm good. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Under control. Ugh. That was not a good idea. Well, kids, have you heard about Haiti? Haiti is a country where the kids there could really use our help. Have you ever gone to school and forgotten your lunch or maybe even your backpack? It can be really hard to do school and even harder to do life without those things. Well, kids in Haiti, that's the reality for them. It's not like they just forgot their lunch or forgot their backpack. They might not even have one in the first place. So that's why as Eastside Kids, we're pooling together some money so we can help out kids in Haiti. Go check in the description below to see how you can help. Hey, do you guys remember our scripture verse? It's Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 to 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and self-control. Against such things, there is no law. Now I want to play a game with you guys. Have you guys ever heard of Fruit Ninja? Well, today, we're gonna play it in real life. Wow, that was a lot of fun, but it was also really hard. You know what else is really hard? Living our lives with Jesus. The fruit of the Spirit, it's just something that doesn't come very naturally to us. I wonder if there was some type of supernatural power that would help us. Oh, you know, I actually know of a perfect story for this. So one time, Jesus was talking to his disciples, and he told them this: I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts away every branch of mine that doesn't produce fruit, but he trims clean every branch that does, so that it will produce even more fruit. He went on and said to them, Stay joined to me, and I will stay joined to you. In the same way that a branch can't bear fruit by itself, but only by being joined to the vine, you can't bear fruit unless you are joined with me. You know, this actually reminds me of another story. So once upon a time, there was a guy named Samson. And when Samson was born, the angel of the Lord told his mom and dad to dedicate Samson to the Lord. And in those days, one of the things people who were dedicated to the Lord had to do was to never cut their hair. So, Samson had really long hair and became this incredible warrior that fought bad guys named Philistines. The Bible even says that when he was fighting the Philistines, that the Spirit of the Lord would come up inside him and give him supernatural strength. But one day, he fell in love with a woman named Delilah, and Delilah was not a very good person. One of the Philistine rulers came up to Delilah and said, If you tell me Samson's secret, I'll give you all of this money." So Delilah accepted, and she went back to Samson, asking day after day what his secret was. Eventually, Samson told her that it was because his long hair had never been cut, because of his devotion to God. So while Samson was sleeping, she cut off his hair, and then he lost all of his strength and was captured by the Philistines. One more time, Samson prayed to God, and God granted him the strength to defeat more Philistines than he ever had before. So you see, kids, Samson's strength never came from his hair. It came from his devotion to God. When he chose Delilah over God, that's when his connection got cut off. It's like when his hair got cut off, his connection to God got cut off. But for Samson, the fruit that he bore was strength. But for us, it's the fruit of the Spirit, which is why we need to be connected to the true vine, which is Jesus. All right, kids, this is my brilliant invention. Don't tell anybody about this, because this is going to make me a lot of money, all right? So you know how this power bar here, plug in your iPad, plug in your laptop, plug in your iPhone, and it gives it power so you can do stuff on it? Well, this usually plugs into the wall. But if this has power, and this is where it gets the power from, then if I plug it into itself, like so, then I will have unlimited power. Ha 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 ha. All right, so we're gonna turn that on. I'm gonna grab my speaker here. All right, it's beautiful. I'm gonna have unlimited speaker time. Boom! Right in there. It's plugged in. Now all I gotta do is turn my speaker on. So turn my speaker on. Why isn't it working? See, kids, this is what happens when we try to rely on our own strength. We need to draw on Jesus' power so that we can live with the fruits of the Spirit. All right, so kids, now that this power bar is plugged into the wall and this is plugged into here, we're gonna get some music in here. Are you ready? It's gonna be bumping in here.
Line in.
Boom! So you see, kids, when we plug ourselves into Jesus, our lives become Spirit-filled. And then we can start bearing the fruit of the Spirit. All right, now we're going to talk about some of the fruits of the Spirit. Patience, kindness, and goodness. Patience is waiting without worrying. We need to rely on God's time even when it doesn't line up with our time. Kindness is when we show love to everybody, even when they annoy us or are mean to us. Goodness is doing what is right. All right, Eastside Kids, I have an exciting announcement. On August 10th to the 12th, we are having our Eastside Kids VBS. This year's theme is Rocky Railway. It's going to be super fun and awesome. We're going to be going from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and that includes some awesome, incredible videos. Okay, so it's $25 per kid, so tell your parents about it. It's going to be an awesome time. Well, Eastside Kids, I hope you had a fantastic time, and I hope you draw on God's power so that you will be filled with Spirit and bear fruit. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.